cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ASU.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights and the lead balloons to 15. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it on? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. That's caught by Williams. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Wildcats are right back on top. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass.
Number 43, set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Got his man in the middle. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Boley. They've got the screen set up. Makes his man. Oh, he's still got more! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Makes the grab. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Red pass, it's complete. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the Sun Devils have this offense rolling. He wants to throw it again. The quick out. At the 35, he's got room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
On the delay, it's Brown. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got it behind the line. It's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Here's a give to Robinson. Maybe some room here. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
He'll do it himself on the draw. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll run with Brown. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Well, the offense doing their job, David. I mean, it's been up and down the field really for both of these offenses. But with that score, this is now a 2-possession game. And the question is, can their defense get a stop? Because there's still time left on the clock.
Yeah, and now it's pressure for the other offense. Now you're trailing by a couple of possessions. Got to make it happen, getting more predictable. So you're right. The defense understands the passing situation. You get a stop here, there's a good chance this football game could be over. So one defensive stop, hadn't been made in this game, could change this thing.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. The run inside. It's Jackson. There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You got to give this defensive staff a ton of credit. They had a plan for this guy, right? They've watched him on film. He's been eating defenses alive. They've limited him. That was only his first catch. They've changed up their coverages. They've gotten after the quarterback. Great defensive game plan coming in this week.
Motion from the back. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to the ground with the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it in more than enough for a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Now from inside the red zone. Bring in the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it on the bootleg. Caught by Williams on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Buys a little time with his feet. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the 1st down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice 3rd down.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Johnson looking to throw. Lets it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score.
Number 45, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Boley. He's got him. And he's still running after the move. Timeout taken here, 2nd one called by Kansas State. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding giving him time to throw.
That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Brown again, and he'll be brought down.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a 1st down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man in the middle. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.